I was going taking my baby trick-or-treating Mighty Lee, and he was like 7 years old. They're 14 years apart. And so I really didn't really much want to go trick-or-treating, but he insisted on me taking him trick-or-treating, and I did. But just to come home and nobody could find me. I didn't get to the scene of the crime and all of this here. But just to come home and find my son, find out all these people around my house and that my son had been murdered. I felt like I could have died. You know, I felt like I could have died. I felt like I wanted to die, but I can't because my baby needs me. I can't get Derek back, but I got a baby that still needs me, and I got to be here for that child.
Right.
And that was my motivation.
And like that was my next question to you. Like after hearing that your child is murdered, because like here in New Orleans, it's kind of normal, but it's not normal nowhere else.
Right.
Like it's no way you supposed to bury your child.
No,
But
no.
also, I want to ask, like, for us, like, how was your like mental state? You know, following that time, going to a funeral to bury your child, and like after, and like still trying to raise a child that's like looking for you to still feed him every day and things like that.
Right. I found myself, I broke many days and night. If I go to the store, whatever, wherever I be, I could find myself just thinking about Derek and tears rolling down my eyes. I cried many days and night, and I only had my 7-year-old son there to pray for me. And Mighty Lee Delvin, he was deep in the church during the time his brother died. And when he prayed for me, I now realize it was only God speaking through him because he was my strength.
So you felt like you basically kind of really needed that as well, because like
Right,
but if I'm like Derek was like the only child,
right,
if we have a lot of mamas that's losing their child and that be their only child,
right.
and like you don't really know who to like look for that comfort, because like this is something that's not spoken of. Like after the funeral, people don't really check on you like that no more.
No, I had a few that did though, and I commend them highly. And I'm still close friends with them to this day. But I had a few Derek friends, guys that checked on me. Shout out to Steve, boy, he's dead and gone. But shout out to his mother for raising him in that way. Because when Mother's Day would come, he would come to my house and find me and bring two things of flowers, one for Derek and one for Mighty Lee because he was too young to do it himself, and he always would come and check on us and stuff like that. Doki, he did. That's like a son of mine's a brother of Derek, and he recently died.